What's this gold medal, mean for Audi in terms of major accomplishments, in your opinion?
Well, I think it's got to be probably one of the more major accomplishments she's had up to this point, and maybe for her whole life. I don't know many people that have a gold medal. You look at the people that have done it and the accomplishment, and I think it's one of those things that it'll be a very nice jersey with a gold medal hanging somewhere. But it's an amazing accomplishment for her, for her family, and I've been a part of USA basketball in the past, and I give away a lot of my stuff. I don't give away my USA basketball stuff. It is a unique situation. It's a unique opportunity, and I think she's very, very proud of it, and she should be.
So you went over there and watched her play. What did you think of how she played? What did you see?
No, it was a great experience. Obviously, Deb and I went over, took her to Chile on her anniversary. So I guess, I don't know if that was good or bad. We're still married, so I guess it's good. No, I think we were there to support her. I mean, she didn't get to play a ton, but I think the minutes that she played were positive. She impacted the team. It was a really, really good team. Fun to watch, fun to be a part of it, and I think that it was something that when you sit there, it's like, watching one of your own. You see her standing there and they're playing the national anthem and she's got a gold medal. That's a pretty cool moment, and I'm glad we were there to see it.
Who spearheaded putting together the package of balloons, the celebratory package for her, and to surprise her with that kind of thing from you guys?
Yeah, I had nothing to do with it. I think it was Emily Ryan and her teammates. And I think that's the thing, that they were probably as excited for Audi. It's funny because Audi, every time I talk to her, because you go to the trials and you're gone. I mean, you make the team, you don't come home, you're gone. And she really did miss being home. She likes being home. She likes going to the lake. She likes fishing with her buddies. And I think she really missed her teammates. And I think, when she came back, they were really excited to do something for her. And it was really cool for them to do it. But I think you do that when you care about the people, and when you can celebrate other people's success as much as your own. I think that's a good sign of how you care about your teammates. So it was fun.
In your experience, what do players tend to bring back from USA basketball experiences to Iowa State?
Well, I think they bring back a lot of things, but I think probably the number one thing is I hope they have an even greater appreciation for where they play, and how they're treated and what they're about here. But I do think what they get is they get a lot of insight from. I mean, you look at the players in that team; they play for Texas and LSU and Duke and Oklahoma and on and on and on. So they got to experience and talk to players about what other schools do, good, bad, or indifferent. So it's a learning curve there, and I think the other thing it gives them another perspective on style of play. And is there something? And I asked Audi, I said, write down anything that you liked. Is there a play that you liked? Is there terminology that you liked? Is there something that you feel translates to us? Now, obviously, that's not necessarily doable all the time, but there are things that it certainly can. So every kid that we've ever had, whether they make a team or not, when they experience, I've always said college coaches or football coaches are the smartest, some of the most organized, smartest people I've ever met. There's a reason Matt Campbell goes to NFL camps every year. You want to learn something. I mean, our way, we're proud of our way, but there's other ways too. And I think when Audi was on that team, and you're coached by Carol Lawson and Jenny and Delisha Milton, and play with those players, there's a lot of information that you can absorb, and I think she's really good about that.
How good of a position would have Audi been in to make that team had she not been dinged up?
I think she would have had a great. I mean, watching the team play, and watching who they selected, I think she would have had a great chance because of, I think, Kara really likes a four-man that can do a lot of different things. And when I'm watching them play, I'm thinking, those are things that Addie does. So I think she would have had a great chance. And you don't know, obviously, but when you look at the roster construction and who they did select, I think there's no question she would have had an opportunity to be on the short list.
It was an ankle, right?
Yeah,
that
she got
used
hurt
to-
like in the first or second session. Yeah, she just came down on someone's foot. And, yeah, it's never a good phone call when you get a phone call from USA Basketball. And, hey, just so you know, it's like, just so you know, Coach, you might want to sit down, but she's not bad. I'm like, okay, what happened? It's like when your kids do something, you're like, okay, wait a minute. But no, she sprained her ankle really, really bad, and we've done all the testing for it. So she's actually got to stand around and get out of her boot, so that was good. But she'll be fine.
Those are the best conversations that start
Yeah.
with, just so
Yeah,
you know.
yeah, good point. Yeah. Thank you, everyone. Appreciate your time.
Thanks, Coach.
Everybody